Hi guys, welcome back to No For Real podcast. This is Thuraya.
I'm Elsie.
This is Yasmeen.
How you guys doing? We've been chit-chatting for a little bit, so we are ready to chat even more. Yes.
Yeah.
We have a subject for today. It's going to be about beliefs and religion. So get excited.
Or don't.
Or don't, for real. To
Yeah,
each is his own, honestly.
Literally,
This
exactly.
is not going to be promoting any kind of belief, any kind of religion. We're just going to be talking about our own beliefs,
Yes.
our own rituals,
Our own experiences.
our own experiences. Exactly, everything.
That's all.
Don't take it to the heart, please.
Please don't.
Because
Yeah.
I know this is a sensitive subject for
Yeah.
a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I know I might not agree or you might not agree with me. We might disagree on a lot of things, but hey,
That's okay.
it's my own beliefs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be talking anything about anyone's beliefs.
Yeah.
I feel like it's very personal.
Yes, for sure. And then we're not experts in anything. Or
No.
So-
And we're not the best versions of ourselves in our own beliefs. So
Exactly.
it's totally
Exactly.
fine, you know?
Yes.
And we might just even share things that we like about other beliefs and that, we
Yeah.
might be practicing or
But before that,
What?
let's do our ups and downs, please.
okay.
Okay. You can start with the down and then we can go for the up and round.
Okay.
So you don't get your high and then up and then high and up. You get to forget about your down for a
Okay.
little bit.
Oh, so true. I love that.
But, okay, my down, I cannot wake up.
Her
Such a liar. She's fake.
She's obviously here. She woke up. So elaborate. What do you mean?
Give me a second because I'm literally dying of fucking laughter. Okay. I try to wake myself up at like 5:30 or 6 a.m. every day for the past 3 weeks. And every morning I would wake up at like 8 or 9. And the phone would be ringing the entire time.
She actually made me call her twice. And one time she had her phone on silent. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Why am I
And-
wasting my time?
I think one thing that I just tried this week is that I put my phone on the end of the room and I literally get up and close it and then come back and sleep. And it's just not doing it at all. And I'm just a heavy sleeper, so it's nothing.
I think if you cut it in between, like meet yourself in between. If you wake up at 8, try to wake up at 7 or 7:30 and then take it back slowly. Don't do it drastically because you're not going to see the point of it right away.
Yes, but if I put my alarm at 7:30, that means I'm not going to wake up until 10 or 11.
No, you change that meaning in your head. Like whenever you put it at 7:30 and then you put it at the end of your end of a
Thuraya's
place,
not
basically
getting it.
the place. No, place your phone alarm away from your bed. You get up and you never go back to your bed.
I can't understand. It's because Thuraya is so logical and so structured, and you. Just,
I'm messy.
I don't understand how
no,
she.
she doesn't understand. No, she won't.
I'm messy. I'm super messy. I'm a heavy sleeper. Like I was telling you.
Sleepwalk.
I honestly want her to wake
No,
up,
no,
throw
not-
herself down some stairs, and then
No,
you just won't be
not
able
walk.
to go
No,
back to
not
sleep.
sleepwalk. No, but like my parents used to wake me up, and I would literally wake up and talk to them apparently and say some stuff, or they would wake me up and I would walk from wherever I'm sleeping to my bed, and the next morning I don't remember
Yeah.
what happened at all.
Yeah.
And one time my dad's car got stolen and me and my other sister, we never woke up. We used to be the heaviest like sleepers. And there was time in Iraq in my neighborhood that they used to steal cars. And my dad used to sleep by the garage so he can know, and he would put like a little glass bottle and would tie it to the car so that if the car moves,
Wow.
the bottle would fall and it would break.
smart.
My dad is very smart. And it would break and he would wake up. He's very light sleeper. So one time it happened. Someone was actually stealing
my
the car.
God.
And he he was trying to like scare the thief, and he called on my mom, and he was like, "Bring me the gun. We don't have gun." And my mom was like, "What gun?" Like, they're very loud.
Oh, my love.
My dad was like, "Okay, never mind. He already knows we ain't got no gun." Like, he was so over it. He was like, "It's fine, just take it. I don't care."
And keep in mind, Simpson was asleep the whole time.
This is what they told her
No,
happened.
literally. Like, me and Fatima did not know nothing about that. Like, at all. And so yeah, apparently my dad got the guy just ran away, and then they got the car back and whatever. And then we just woke up the next morning, and we just saw everybody crying and like, and me and Fatima were just looking at each other like, "What's going on?
Can you tell us?
What's up, guys?"
That's hilarious.
But yeah,
But this is your Simpsons down.
and yeah, I just don't wake up at all. And I'll try.
I
let
have
y'all know
faith
how
in
it
you.
goes.
Try multiple different ways. Really, try different
Oh.
ways. Don't go back to the ways that did not work. Y'all are cracking up.
Because Elsie knows damn well
I
I'm
have
not gonna
absolutely no faith.
No, she's right. And don't y'all think I get it as her putting me down? I get it as her knowing
I
exactly
understand.
what the fuck I am. Yeah, I probably won't, but I'll try. I'll keep trying.
Keep trying.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like that was a down. I feel like you've accepted.
I'm fine with it.
She's living with it.
Yeah.
Maybe today is hitting harder.
Yes, it's just today. But yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
What was
hilarious.
next?
I'll go with mine. I have it down for this week for sure. I'm not being able to sleep early. I'm serious. Yesterday, I went to sleep at 4 in the morning. And then I woke up at 7. Couldn't go back to sleep again. And I don't know.
Why?
It's weird. Because I keep working. Honestly, it's
Like your mind is always running.
exactly. There is so much to do that I have to do. And also, I hang out so much this week that I feel like I didn't, like, I need to sit down, you know, and get my thoughts together and actually just work. Even though I'm hanging out for work, but the whole thing is like, no, I need to go back home and actually do the work too, you know? If I start hanging out too much during my week, I feel like I'm all over the place. And that's how it felt this whole week. But yeah, this is really my down, is not getting enough sleep and feeling all over the place because I made a choice of hanging out too much. So, lesson learned.
But you also deserve to hang out.
No, not that much. I need to break them. Like, instead of doing 3-4 hangs out in 1 week, let's do one every week. And then that's 4 a month instead of 4 in a week.
Okay.
But the thing is, I already made plans with those people like 2 weeks in advance sometimes. So I'm like, I
You
don't want
couldn't.
to be the person reaching out to cancel or reschedule when I really don't have to, other than I got busy. But I still got time for you, but I'd rather stay home, relax, and, you know, chill. But no, because I made plans, I don't want to bail on nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's cool. That's it. That's my down. It's not that bad, but whatever.
Okay. I'm not sleep obsessed like y'all today.
That's great.
I actually don't have a down. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
amazing.
I don't have a down.
That's good.
I have 2 ups.
Uh-huh.
You can share that.
Okay, one of my ups is that I crashed a quinceañera. So like a 15-year-old, you know.
Crushed.
Crashed.
Okay, crashed.
So I wasn't invited, but I still went.
That is so cute.
And that was your up?
Yes, because I literally felt 15 again.
Oh,
like,
baby.
because when we were 15, we would do that. Like, so basically, like, quinceañera is like the first part of the parties, like for family and really close family friends. So we never were invited technically, but we knew there was a party, so we would go to dance, you know, and have fun. And I literally did that on Saturday, and it was such a good time. And like seeing 15-year-olds, I would honestly, it was so fun. Like, I'm like, ugh, I wish I was 15.
Did anybody say anything to you? Like, why are you here?
No,
You're
if
not
anything,
invited?
no, if anything, but the quinceañera's dad was like, "Hey, what's up? And I was like, yo.
I'm just
He
here.
probably thought that you are on the invite list.
No, literally.
Like,
Yes, he had no idea that I was crashing. And I was like, I am, though.
If y'all
And,
were
and it's
watching,
people that you know from.
It's one of my best friends' niece.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So you felt like
So,
a
yeah.
rebel with your best friend.
Yeah.
I
really
see. I see.
That's
It was such a good time. So,
I only went to a quinceañera once in my life, and it was
Sierra. Quinceañera.
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 There you go.
Quinceañera. Exactly. I didn't know that I'm missing an N.
Quinceañera.
It's because just
quinceañera.
like Arabic, some words they have too much
Too many
pronouns.
pronouns.
Yes, and then you yeah.
And it was amazing. It was for one of my friends in high school. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was like a cultural shock for me because like this is like my third year in the United States, and I was like, "What is this?" You know,
I've never been.
it's so much fun.
And if anybody out there having quinceañera,
Please
please
invite
invite
us.
invite
we will
me.
crash. Like, yes.
Yeah, no, because I've
We'll
always
dance for
wanted
you.
it to. No,
they actually
literally, I
prepare
would.
for it like a whole week, 2 weeks
Yeah.
in advance.
No,
They're
way
doing the
longer.
dances.
No,
yeah.
months.
No, yeah.
Months of
Yeah.
preparing.
My
Yeah.
my coworker was preparing for like 4 or 5 months. I think it was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, I was one of the girls that would dance with the quinceañera once, and yeah, it was months of work.
Yeah, that is so.
Oh,
cute.
that's adorable
Yes,
though.
it's,
Because like 15 is young,
It's
but
such
like
a special age, really.
it's like an engagement party.
it's
actually
huge,
bigger
like,
than an
yeah,
engagement.
in
it's
the Arab world.
For me, it was like a wedding. Really,
Oh, yeah.
it was
No,
like a wedding
that's
for me.
I
That
mean,
is
the
so
amount of money
cute.
that they spend is like a wedding amount of money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's so cute.
yeah.
It was a
Please
good time.
invite us.
Please. It was so fun.
Okay. What is your other up?
My other up is that I booked my trip to Italy.
Hell yeah! I'm so
I'm
excited.
so freaking
Guys, last
excited.
week or the week before, you were talking about
last
going
weekend.
to Greece.
I know, I'm crazy.
She
But,
changed her
like,
mind.
Okay, this is how I decided that I was going to Italy because I was not excited to plan my trip to Greece. I wasn't, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico. And then I was like looking, I was like, I'm not excited to plan my trip to Puerto Rico. And so then I was like, man, Italy has always been the top of my bucket list. And I was like, I saw this Airbnb, and that's what inspired me to like book my flight and everything.
hell
Yeah.
yeah.
So I was like, I'm out.
I believe you. I think like if you don't have a specific place to stay or things that you really want to do in the city, you don't feel inspired to actually go.
Yes, which is rare because usually I'm one of those people that's like wherever I can go, I'll go. But I just this time I feel like it's really what I'm supposed to be doing because I felt
You
it,
want to plan
know?
it.
Yes, exactly.
You're gonna have so
Intentions.
much fun. Eat a lot of fruits. That's the best part.
I think every time I leave the United States, my highlight is the organic food.
No, literally.
I swear. It's the organic food and sometimes air quality. Even though some places I visited
Yeah.
where the quality of air is not great, but it's
It's
still
better.
fresher.
It's different.
It's
Yeah.
some like crisp fresh that you get.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right by the Amalfi Coast.
I read the description of the Airbnb. I like
So,
it a lot.
Yes.
It feels like a home in
Yes,
Italy, really.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much fun.
She's going to come back a little bit Italian.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Como se dice? I had fun in Italian.
I don't know.
But that's
Just
how I'm gonna come
say-
back.
But you can probably understand a little bit if you speak
yes.
Spanish.
A lot.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
so much.
Because I had a friend who was an exchange student from Italy in my high school. We actually became close friends. Every time she would speak in English, she would use her Italian accent. So she would be singing. I'm like, please don't stop. This is so nice. And she would understand everybody that spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people speak Spanish in Texas.
Yeah.
So she would understand. She would be able to communicate. She was fine.
Yeah. Well, in my trip too, one of my friends is a Latina. So yeah, like she
Picked up everything.
she was the one that understood most of the thing of our neighbor in Amalfi. He would like come and talk to us and bring us fruit and stuff.
Oh.
So yeah, it was really
That's
cute.
adorable.
She would understand most of the things. But if your neighbors are like older people, you are gonna get spoiled.
I'm
like
so
literally
excited.
with food and a bunch of stuff. They're
Yes.
so sweet. But yeah.
Thuraya's coming with me. She just doesn't know yet.
Maybe. Really, I don't know. Because
gonna-
I
Please
plan
go.
things 2 weeks or a week in advance. I don't plan them like a long time in advance, you know? I don't know why, because, or maybe because of my work.
Yeah.
It changes every week. I have to tweak my schedule living in that schedule.
Right.
While living in the schedule, I have to tweak it. So sometimes it's crazy, it gets overwhelming. Because I do too many things, but I also don't want to quit anything. So I'm fine.
To me, I'm the opposite. I have to have like something to look forward to so that I can
Same.
get my work done.
Same.
You know? For sure.
If I don't have anything, I'll literally stop my work and like be looking for something to
To
like,
look forward to
do.
besides work.
I
'cause
cannot.
Yes.
I can't. Like I probably have like 6 years in advance type of shit of a plan in my head, and it's just.
Yeah. I
But
totally
and if
get
it
that.
doesn't go that way, it's
fine,
fine.
but it's just
at
something
least
to
I
keep
have
you motivated,
I have
yes.
something planned.
I have like weekly goals to hit. I don't have like yearly, weekly,
Yeah.
monthly, things like that. I can't, I do not know what's going to happen to me next year. Don't even ask me what's going to happen in the next 2 months, because I don't know. Can't promise you anything.
That's good though, because you're not
Is it?
overthinking it. It's yeah. You're like your thoughts are clear. You're focused on the moment, and you produce a lot of work in that time. You're
Yeah.
focused too much on that. It could be a little bit distracting when
Yeah.
you plan too much in ahead, because all my thinking be like, oh, in that year I'm gonna be doing this, so I have to rush this thing right now so I could get to that time. And when I get to that time, I don't enjoy it that much. Because I'm like, I have another plan in another year, that I have, so it's just like
I'm sure
super-
there are pros and cons to
Yeah.
every, like to both ways. Because
True.
I've seen people thrive in planning years in advance, and I've seen people thrive in planning day to day.
Yeah.
So I think it just depends on
It
what
depends
you
on the
do.
type of person.
Yeah, type of
Right?
person and what you do, like your
Yeah, true.
like your work requirements or your goal requirements. What does it require out of you to do?
Yeah.
Let's start with my ups. Well, I'm about to execute something that I've been working on for like 3 months, and I'm so excited. So yeah, that's really the highlight of my whole week, because like I got the news 3 or 4 days ago of like, okay, mutual agreement. So like, yes, perfect.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
So I
know
hope
people
to.
are like, tell us. But no, not yet.
I'll tell you guys after it's executed, and maybe a little bit after, because this is how I do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. I
about
gotta
her
do what
focus.
exactly.
Yeah. All you gotta know is you gotta be happy for her. She's having
Send
great
good
things,
vibes,
and
please.
that's it.
Yes. It's been a lot of work, honestly. It got me exhausted. Ups and downs, but hopefully
be
this
worth
is the up and going up. That's it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's really my highlight related to work.
That's really good.
That's
For my up, so yesterday my family told me to go eat dinner with them because one of my cousins from my mom's side is visiting from Canada. And so I went to go, see him and stuff. His little sister is literally my best friend ever since we were born. And to add up to it, her name is also Thuraya.
what?
Yes.
I thought my name was so special.
It is. It's so special. And I've never seen anybody name in the same way other than you two. But it's just crazy that I have two Thurayas in my life.
coincidence, yes.
And she's my cousin. We grew up together, literally. As kids, I used to not like her at all.
Same
either.
situation
But
with
we used
me.
to play with each other. I used to see her so much, like
Okay,
every
yeah.
week, every 2
Okay.
weeks.
Okay.
And then they moved to Jordan too, and we moved to Jordan, and we just became way closer there. But I have not talked to her in a minute because of my
Work.
school and her school and stuff. So yesterday, my mom called her, and I just talked. And it felt like
Where is she?
She's in Canada,
Oh,
but
okay.
she goes between Qatar and Canada.
Gotcha.
But we just talked as if we were talking like 2 hours ago, like nothing changed. But I don't know. It was just nice to talk to her.
Yeah.
I love her so much, and I miss her a lot. So I can't wait to see her. But yeah,
That's adorable.
I love
it
it.
is.
It's so nice to reconnect with people that you used to
Yeah.
know back then.
And then when it's like it just never, there's never a gap between the
There's
conversations.
never,
That's
and I
what-
don't think it will never happen.
Mhm.
And like she was just talking yesterday, and she's like, I don't know what I said, and she's like, for 24 years old, because we're the same age, she's like, for 24 years old, you never changed that shit. And it just the 24 years old sounded so cute. I'm like, I literally know you ever since we were born, so it's cute.
That's
Adorable.
adorable, really.
Yeah. But I'm very blessed with two Thurayas in my life. I love
You should be, baby.
you both.
Thank you so much.
I love you, Elsie.
Only one Elsie in
Only
her life.
one.
Actually,
Elsie is also a special name. I don't know
really-
Elsie's.
honestly, I was telling somebody that should have been my down because there's a new movie that came out and one of the characters' names is Elsie, and I was so sad.
Because your name is going to get famous.
Exactly, because other people are gonna have it now, and I'm like,
Yeah, but you're the OG.
true.
The
So
OG.
Who cares?
Email
Mic
them.
drop. I'm out.
Ain't nobody.
Email the
The
writer.
movie's already
Remember.
out, girl.
No, I'm saying ain't nobody can do what you do, you know? There's only one Elsie. Elsie. Yeah.
Stop. True.
That's
though.
adorable.
I just have to say something. I really want to say it. It's crazy because I did not feel like, like today is not my day. It's not my mood, but it's really getting better. Like just us talking.
I'm glad, baby.
Oh.
And I love y'all.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I was
Okay,
a
babe.
little...
It's fine.
It's all good.
I feel like every person has
Yeah.
a down and up days, so it's fine. You just
Yeah,
need
I
to
just love
accept
us.
it. Yeah.
That's it. Good vibes.
Thank you so much for loving us. I love you back,
Thanks.
and you already know that.
Thanks.
We
Okay.
talked about it in the last episode if you haven't watched it.
Okay, let's go into our belief and religion subject. Okay. I don't know how to start with this because I also don't want to tell you much about my beliefs. I have my own rituals. I do my own praying. It's very special to my heart. To some people, it might be a joke, or you can connect with me. But I don't know how to start this, to be honest with you.
I don't think we should share how we connect to God or whatever you're believing in. I think we just should talk about beliefs in general, like what are things that makes you feel better and connect with yourselves, and like spiritually. And that's is gonna lead us to a little bit more detailed way of taking the subject.
Well, I'll start. I wholeheartedly believe that Thuraya is an alien.
I truly believe that, and it's a belief.
Like, I've never met another human like her, so she's probably not
Yeah,
human.
I've never either.
The minute I start reading anything or watch anything or anything related to space, like seriously, I go crazy deep inside. I'm serious. I connect to it so quick. I'm like, I'm not here. I'm not on Earth. Take me. Like I just want to be in that zone. Like the minute I'm watching a movie about the space and aliens, I'm serious. I feel like the minute it finishes, I'm back to Earth. I'm like, oh no. I truly connect so much with the space stuff.
Okay, stop, because I feel like a UFO is about to pick you up.
And I truly believe they exist.
Oh, me too.
Like, come on.
There's just
What's
no
so
way that
special
we're
about
alone.
us
No,
that we're the only ones?
There's no
I
way we're
totally
alone in
believe.
this universe. Like, no.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
I don't think it's the way that is exaggerated in the movies, but I honestly, truly believe that we're not the only
Organic things living.
that are
living
on this. There is no way. There's too many universe out there. There's too many, there gotta be a life somewhere. But I have my own belief that I think that we cannot see each other. Like we're invisible to each other.
That's cool.
And I do believe that there might be multiple lives on this earth with invisible systems to one another.
Like multiverse? Like multiple people of you, or
No. There
completely
might be
different people.
And I think in this room there might be a whole different life.
Okay,
We're just
gotcha.
invisible to each other.
Oh, okay.
So crazy.
I mean,
no.
I see
I've
what
never
you
thought about
mean.
it, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
It could be like ants. Maybe ants don't recognize us. I'm serious.
No,
Like,
no,
have you ever
it's
thought, like, if
possible.
you're walking in the street, do ants and insects actually know that we're humans, or do they just think that we're just like them?
No, they do. They do. That's why they protect themselves from us.
Yeah, but we also protect ourselves from ants and mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's why
and-
we're aware of each other.
Yeah,
The universe is created.
But
in
do
that
they
way.
know we're stronger than them? Like to that point? Because we're both trying to protect ourselves from each other. Like they're stepping away from you and you're stepping away from them. So who has the power?
But it's not to the same
They have the
scale.
power because I'm allergic to them.
They're not to the same scale, though. It's different.
Yeah.
But
They-
do they
they-
deeply know that? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think
do
they
they see me
do.
as a giant and think in their head that I am a giant, therefore they need to
Yes.
move?
Yes,
Probably.
I doubt it.
they do. They
I
do.
don't think they think.
To us. Oh my god.
Not again.
Not when I'm here. Do this conversation when I'm not here. This is very disrespectful to me. As a person who
we had
loves
this conversation
entomology,
2 weeks ago.
please.
Yeah.
I literally just saw a video before I come of 2 bees trying to open a can of a Pepsi bottle or whatever, and they did. So they could, yes. So please, I'll try to send it so we could like actually put it on. Please do not tell me this.
Okay, I'm
No.
sorry. They do think.
They are intelligent.
I do think they think too.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm
think we're
sorry.
the dumb ones, if anything. We really
my
treat
God.
them
Why we're
badly,
in charge.
poorly.
Yeah.
It's sad.
There is a movie, The Last of Us, something like that, that just came out. I didn't watch it, but I read a lot of reports about it and like, you know, people who rate movies and talk about the movie and think what the movie mean and things like that. So the movie's about mushrooms. Okay. And basically the whole idea is that mushrooms are taking over us, you know?
What is it called? Is it Fantastic?
The Last of
Fungi?
Us.
Oh, never mind. I
Yeah.
glitched.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So it just came out.
Oh yeah. My best friend told me to watch it,
Yeah.
and I really want.
And I don't know the full story, so you're not getting the full story from me. But basically, the whole idea is that mushrooms are more intelligent than humans.
Oh, yeah.
And they are taking over.
And it's true.
So it's crazy.
It's.
I want to watch it, and then I'll tell you more after I watch it. But
I wanna
it's
watch
crazy.
It too.
I want to watch it too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like just to understand this whole system, like if you go outside under the tree, there is a whole crazy web of mycelium and like fungi and stuff like that. The way it works and it transfers nutrients to different plants, the system
and
is
they're
so
all connected with each
Yeah.
other. So if you pick one, they all know that you picked one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're super intelligent web like
Yeah.
thing going on between the mushrooms. So I really want to watch it because I read so many weird comments about it, and I don't know, it's interesting. I haven't had the time. So that's actually a belief that a lot of people are starting to believe, is that plants and fungi is stronger than humans because they can live stronger, you know, under stronger conditions.
yeah.
And I think they might find them in space. And if they do, then there is definitely life.
Yes, it starts from there, but I don't think I would ever want to go live in space.
Why not?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I cannot be in a place that I can't see a flower. I can't see a bee. I don't have time to wait.
Oh,
I ain't got no time.
I'll be so interested of what's going on under.
Go,
even if
Habibi,
it's
and
sand.
I'll FaceTime you from there. We just live on
You
two
think
different
I would be
planets.
here if I can?
No, you would. Yeah, true. You would not.
I wouldn't be
You
here.
would not. You would. Thuraya would literally ditch all of us.
No, she would.
I
And she
wouldn't
would
come
just
back to Earth.
Okay, we get it. Fine.
I'll send you love letters.
Good for you.
But seriously, yeah, I don't know. What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I lost
Just-
my thought.
Yeah. No, as in we believe that you're an alien.
Yes.
Oh,
As in beliefs. I mean, I guess we could start with something that really represent us as a belief. So Thuraya would be alien in space. That is something that she truly believes in. You, Elsie, what do you think?
Oh God, Lordy Lord.
Lordy Lord. Yeah, I'm taking all of y'all's brains.
If y'all take anything from me today, because I don't know what else I'm gonna say. It's that I think that God, whatever God you believe in, is within us. And I believe that he wants us to live our life like and be happy in a great way. And that's it. Like,
Do you think there is a great way to live, or is it your own greatness?
I think it's your own unique, like, I think it's like your own blend with God that makes like that's I don't know how to explain
It makes you.
it makes you.
Yes,
and
that's so
and you're
beautiful.
supposed to live your life like how you want to, how you happily will,
Because God is guiding you within you. Okay, that
that's
makes sense.
exactly
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah, that is so beautiful.
I love that.
Yeah.
I have been religious before and I respect it, but I don't see myself like fully invested in a religion again.
As much
You
as,
feel like
Yeah.
you were religious or religiously active?
No, I was religious.
Okay, gotcha.
I was religious. I still consider myself one of God's number one fans
Yeah, I know what you mean.
for sure. But I
Keep it to yourself maybe more and get it more spiritual than...
yeah, like I don't see myself like in a building with other people that have these beliefs and that I'm supposed to wholeheartedly believe
what
they
them
believe.
exactly.
There's no religion that I feel like I can
fully connect
fully
to.
say that yes, that I believe everything that they're saying, you know, like
I'm with you on this page,
I just-
honestly. I feel like I cannot relate to anybody in whenever it comes to beliefs and religion and faith and all that. I feel like it's so personal to me. I customized it to me only, and I understand that other people cannot relate to it.
Yeah.
I truly understand that.
Yeah.
The same way that I understand that I cannot relate to the next person.
yeah. I mean, I do like identify as a religion. Like I do have a
Yeah,
religion
yeah,
that I
yeah,
identify
of
as,
course.
but definitely like yes, what I'm
But the rituals, the whole like meaning, the messages, the praying, the connecting with your own God, I feel like it's so personal.
Yeah.
Same thing. I do believe in God. I do believe that God exists. But how do I practice my belief? How do I pray? How do I connect to God? I feel like it's so customized to me. Therefore, I do not like to share it with other people because I feel like other people shouldn't also share it, because keep it to yourself. That's your personal connection with yourself, within yourself. So I truly relate to that. And this is how you actually know that you have actual faith. It's because you feel that you are so connected. It's you know,
Yes.
that you cannot explain it to other people, because that's a true connection within you. You don't explain your soul. Like, how do you
Yeah.
explain your soul and your connection with your inner self? Like, there is no words for that.
Yeah.
It's just in your head and within you.
yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, no,
No,
well, to me, it's like I feel like you can use a religion as a template. You know, like I do, like there is rituals that they do. There is a way of praying that they do that I can relate to. And then but again, like I do believe that people that are really deeply into religion and like follow it word for word are also close to God. Like, I don't know.
Definitely. It's a different, to me, it's a different type of discipline. Religion
Okay.
really can teach you how to be disciplined, to guide, you know, like to follow all the rules, and it guides you through life. But also sometimes you feel like, if you feel like you're forced to do these things, then you're really not connected to God. Then you create your own rules. And I agree with Thuraya. You create your own connection with God in your own way that you want to express your love to Him and your appreciation or whatever that, you know, you want to express to Him. But to me personally, I was in a certain period of time also very religious, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of guilty of me trying to prove my point of my religion to other people. And I was like thinking that if I say that I pray, or if I say that I do this, then yes, it might change the other person's perspective, and they might, you know, think about doing those good things. It was with a good intention,
Of course.
but I got to an age and I was like, religion is not that at all. Religion is personal,
Yes.
very personal. It's between you and God only. You really do not have to prove your point to anybody. Each person is going to find their own way to connect to whatever they believe in.
Yeah.
Does not matter. Even
What
if they
you
don't believe in God, they got to have something spiritual that they will connect to. And thinking that way, I had so much peace with myself that I don't have to prove my beliefs to anybody. I'm just going to be me and actually figure myself out spiritually and, like just connect to God that way.
And I think, look, people reach that point when they become more
Mature.
knowledgeable, more mature,
Yes.
adults. In later years, people get to a point where it's no books to this. You know what I mean? They get to a point where they don't see that they need to follow one way, But also there are a lot of people that are meant to be followers. You know what I mean? They cannot think about it twice because it would mess up with their thinking. You know what I mean?
But there is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
to a
but
certain point.
they're born that way. Like they grew up learning that, and the minute they start overthinking it or thinking about religion in a different way, they think that then whatever they're doing, like the way they're thinking is wrong.
Okay.
It's a sin.
Questioning.
To question.
Okay.
So some people think that it is a sin to stop thinking what you used to think.
No,
Or think in a different way.
Yeah.
So it could be. I do not know. Again, I do not know if it's a sin or not. But it could be a reason why a lot of people stick to one religion, one belief from day one till the day they die.
I think, well, for me personally, what I've seen is that people, I don't know why there's this pressure of like, my belief is the real belief and everybody else is wrong kind of thing. Why? Like,
Preach.
I hate it. Like, if I were born in the Middle East, I would be Muslim. If I was born in America, so I'm Christian. If I was born in Mexico, I would have been Catholic. Like, and then how can I sit here and tell you, but they're wrong, when I could have easily been in that spot, in that position, And I've learned a lot about different religions, and they all have good in them. And
Same.
I've learned from all of them. So I can't tell. And I believe personally that God is in all of them, So I can't.
I
don't
think they're
get it.
all connected. I think they
Yes.
all spread the exact same message,
Yes.
just differently. And it is beautiful that it is different because we're all different. So if you tell me that I have to follow this one religion, but I don't really feel connected to it, then I'm not going to be able to practice that religion. So I have to find some of the other options, but they're all promoting the same thing.
Yes.
There is no religion that you're going to go to. They're going to be like, oh, you should do this bad thing. They're all
Exactly.
promoting positivity and like
Mostly.
good things, Mostly true.
Yes,
But also even the things that we hear about specific religions that might be negative, it was never said in that religion. And it's people using it and misusing it, in a bad way. That is just like...
And then also
to
there's
take
always
advantage.
going to be bad people in religion trying to make
definitely.
that religion.
Manipulate.
Yes,
people.
trying to make it,
Yes.
something that it's not. And it's hard because I've always been like that person that's like, well, even though this person is doing something bad and they are known in the church or whatever you want to, it's like they're human. So I can't look at them and say, and like really like look up to them. The only person that I should be looking up to is God.
Yes. I agree.
I don't like religious studies. I'm just going to say it just like that. Religious studies should not be promoting any one religion to one culture. Like in the Middle East, we have Islamic religion in most of public schools. Like, why are you teaching religion in a school? At the end of the day, why shouldn't that be the parents if they want to teach their kids? At the end of the day, this thing is personal, but we have it pushed in our systems. We live in a society where people need to be controlled mentally to that point. So I see religion being put in education and forced on people so they can manipulate people.
I don't.
Honestly,
I
no matter what religion it is, I don't care what religion they're promoting in schools. It shouldn't be in school.
I don't think it's manipulation. I think it's like them trying to push you to a good
That's manipulation.
thing. I wouldn't say it's manipulation though. Like I wouldn't use the word.
Yeah, but
manipulation.
why are we being pushed to believe in God if there are kids that come from homes that don't believe in God? They have their own God. You know, it could be the sun, and sun is magnificent. For them, it is a God.
Yeah.
It's what living things are living for. Like, how can plants live without sun? So yes, why are they going to schools and they're being told, no, God created the sun and the moon. The sun is not God. But at home, they have the sun as God. Like, that's for me is manipulation. As people going to seek education, why are we going to seek beliefs and religion? Religion has nothing to do with education. It has nothing to help you with in the public world.
I agree.
And if somebody comes up to you and talk about religion, you're not going to be wanting to talk to them. Honestly, in today's world, a lot of people are very secretive about their beliefs, and they find it that it's personal. So why is it still in schools if it's not for manipulation?
True. I don't think it's manipulation, but I don't think it belongs in school.
No, exactly.
I think it should be optional. I don't think. Also, a lot of families, especially back home, it's been a tradition. It's embedded in the culture that you have to learn about your religion, you know? So I don't think it shouldn't be there. I just think it should be optional. Just because when I was in school and there were people that don't believe in the religion that is in the class, they would always feel left out. They would always feel awkward, and they would have to like be put out of the class, or, you know, just like sitting by themselves doing some other things. And some of them were actually interested to listen, you know, they're curious to know. But it's just like, to me, it is disrespectful. And that you decide to kind of force that thing on the kid, and that they have, even if the kids are like, I feel like they would fear God, not love him.
Right. They're more scared than understand.
Yes.
You know, that's
And
so
it's
true, because
scary.
I literally grew up so religious. Like my dad was a preacher, like very religious. And everyone, all the time, it's like, God loves you. God loves you. You think I remember that? No, it was always the be
fear.
scared of, you know, if you do this and that.
You might go to hell.
Right.
You know? And it's just like, why would I think of that as
But
a
I
kid?
see how it can, I don't agree.
Discipline you. It does discipline you. Being
To
scared
a certain point.
from
but
the unknown is scary.
But it's more of like a trauma
Yes.
than a discipline.
it's
When you
not
get older,
another
yeah,
way.
you find it as trauma, correct?
Yes. No,
Again-
even when you're a kid, you still like. I remember I would be crying at night, like, "Oh my god, I thought this. I should not have thought this," and like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So it was a trauma, mostly.
Yes.
I honestly was never very, very religious. I grew up in a family that is Muslim. I do identify myself with Islam because I do believe in a lot of things that Islam promotes, but I don't practice it as much. I practice the belief maybe, but not the religion. You know what I mean? Because like there are things that I truly connect to and I feel like I'm part of, but I also, again, like you, learned about other religions that I also relate to. So, and it is written in the Islamic book, the Quran, that there are multiple religions and they don't diss on any of them.
None.
So who am I to come and diss? You know what I mean? It's just, I forgot my thought. So
I
We-
once go for it. No, you go.
No, we literally have something that says to me, my religion, and to y'all religion. I don't know. I'm sorry. Like I might not be translating it in a right way. I also am a Muslim, but we do believe that if you have your own religion, that's your own personal religion. You should not be forcing it on anybody.
same thing with me. You shouldn't be forcing yours on me.
Yes, and you should have your own religion, and I will respect your religion, and I would listen to you, and you would also respect me, and so on and so forth. So.
Which I think is kind of hard because I don't know about y'all. I'm speaking from personal, personally growing up as a Christian, it was always like we have the right religion, so we have to teach others this religion. So I can see how
But some people do think like that in Islam.
Oh, okay.
That don't follow. So there is a lot of things in the book or in whatever you believe in Islam that people misinterpret, and I think that's when Thuraya is talking about manipulation. Is that
It's because the teacher is telling you what the book is saying.
Yeah.
So why do I have to listen to the teacher that's been in this school for 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, teaching a whole generation what she believes the book is saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
How is that not manipulation?
Yeah, no. One time she used to tell us that if we don't wake up at in the morning to pray, the the devil will pee in your ears because you're not listening to the prayer. And
As a kid, you do truly believe that.
That teacher was crazy. And if anybody knows her now, please send her this clip. I hate you.
She probably doesn't even believe that. She thinks it's funny. That's probably what's going on.
Trying to influence naive kids.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was
She thinks that's the
dumb.
only way you're going to listen to the prayers and wake up and do your prayer.
Literally.
That's in her
Not
head.
a good tactic.
Yeah,
honestly.
and in other things that that I was talking about is that there is things that also in the society it gets manipulated in a way that benefits a specific type of people. So, for example, there is one other thing that says that men are in control of women.
Yeah.
For the longest amount of time, men thought that they are in control, as in they get the saying.
They still do.
And they still do, most of them, that they get the saying and they are in control of the woman, that she needs to say yes to whatever they said or whatever. And until recently, a very one of the videos got really viral of a person that is very peaceful and he's very educated, and he explained it that it meant he is in control of taking care of her, as in if you have a car and she's getting into your car, you have to get out of the car, open the door, just basically being a gentleman, open the door, let the lady in, or carry her groceries, or take care of her. And then when that went viral, everybody was like, no, we really don't want to believe in it because it does not benefit them.
Choosing what to believe in
Yes,
for
it's
their
not benefiting
own
them.
benefits.
But the religion was being misunderstood this entire time. And that's a lot of parts of Islam.
Or not misunderstood, but just
misinterpreted.
manipulated
Yes,
into
yeah,
benefiting.
into
Yeah.
something that benefits. And it's a lot in a lot of different religions. Every religion get misinterpreted, and you just have to pick and choose really the right resources to study that specific religion.
Or just go within.
Yes.
Pray about it, and you'll know what it's
Exactly.
supposed to
You know what's
mean.
right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree. As long as you're not harming others, do whatever you want.
That's exactly
The
how I
minute you
feel.
are harming others, you need to do something.
Yeah.
Like some people, again, they are followers. They're not leaders. They cannot lead themselves. Therefore, they go and practice religion. Religion grew on weak people. This is how religion was created. There was no government. People were poor, couldn't even know how to farm and get food, honestly. And in my opinion, this is how religion was created, is to govern the people that needed some governing and control them and scare them from something, because people did not follow rules. Nothing scared them. Everybody was equal. The minute you try putting labels on people, I'm higher than you, you need to listen to me. There is somebody higher than all of us, you need to listen to him. Anything that happens in nature is like, oh my God, that's God trying to communicate with us. You know what I mean? So there are some truthness maybe to this, but I myself believe that most religions are born to govern and control people. There could be some truthness and facts in religion where it's helping you be a better human being, but you also have to understand how to take the information where it's benefiting you, and instead of scaring you and building a fear in you. So it could be multiple ways why religion is here and why we're talking about it at this point, but it depends on how you're using the knowledge that is being presented to you. That's truly how I believe about it. It's like, how do you relate what you're reading, what you're being educated, what you're seeing to your own beliefs, to your own soul, and live with it.
True.
You cannot be wrong, because you are evolving. Again, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I don't think I believed the same things that I'm believing today. You know what I mean? You evolve as a human being with yourself, and you learn more. Your connection with your God is different. It evolves. Sometimes you might not do your connections in the right way. Sometimes you find better ways to connect with your God. So it's just different. You keep evolving as a human being. I mean, not everybody does evolve, I know, in that way, where religion is very sensitive subject to a lot of people. It's seriously like hell and heaven. So it is very serious. But it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't. It should be something within you. I think that's a fact in every single religion, in every God that you believe in. It should be deep within you. You don't do things out of fear. You don't do things because the community does it. No, you do things because you truly, intentionally feel like you need to do those things.
And believe in them.
Believe in them. Otherwise, you're lying to yourself. Your God knows what's true.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of like feeling guilty for doing something that's against like a rule or a book. I think that there are rules set to protect you from harming yourself. But I know that even if you do break a rule, God is still going to guide you out of it to be better.
Definitely.
And I can't stand when people are like, oh my God, I feel so guilty. Like, God is so graceful and merciful. Whichever God you believe in is graceful and merciful and like forgiving. So learn from your lessons and then move on. Like, it's not that big
You
of a
have
deal.
to
You're not going to hell.
You have to be forgiving within yourself. Like you have to forgive yourself in order for whoever you believe in to forgive you. If you're so hard on yourself and you're just stuck in all of the sins or the bad things that you've ever done in your life, you're never going to grow.
Exactly.
You're never going to learn from it. You're just going to be dwelling in that guilt circle, and it's not going to get you anyway. And also, I want to say something, that you should never believe in something blindly. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Blindly.
You should never do that. Question.
Questioning is believing.
Yes. If somebody's telling you to do something without questioning, they are manipulating you. There's no way. Why wouldn't you question? God created you to be curious and to question things and to look out for things around you and to understand yourself and the surroundings. So if somebody's telling you not to question them, they're benefiting from something.
Especially
so question
if
and find out.
You feel bad about it.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
That's guilt tripping you. No. You shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
You should. It does not matter which religion. I know certain religions are very strict about you not questioning things, and I'm sorry, I don't think that's a good way.
What do you think happens to humans after death? It doesn't have to be related to religion, like your own belief. What do you think really happens to the human body and soul after you are not here anymore?
I think it depends on the spirit, on your spirit. If you're really a good person, you're just going to be in peace somewhere.
So you think that's the people that you're talking about, they're here, but we don't see them? Is the people that passed away?
No. That's just something. That's some scientific stuff that I just believe in. It has nothing to do with beliefs. But I think that good people will be set free. Their spirits will just...
From their bodies?
yes, you will just feel peaceful, and you'll just be able to visit the people that you love, and you'll be able, you'll be able to have that connection back to the living people. And I believe that if you're not a good person, and by not a good person, I don't mean like you have lied or manipulated. I'm talking about like horrible, horrible stuff. And I think there is very few people that are to that point that they're horrible, I think those people would not just be satisfied with what they did. Maybe they would just be, I don't know. So
you think there is a life, but it's a soul life, like only soul, only spirit life.
Yeah.
After death, where you're either free and happy, or you are struggling.
But not necessarily living as in like knowing. Maybe you might know other people in that life, but I just think that all I think is that you will be peaceful, and you will be happy, and you will connect back to those people. I truly believe that all the people that have passed away from my life, and they were all good, I truly believe that they can see me.
Gotcha.
And they know what I'm doing.
You don't think that they can see other people that have passed too?
No, maybe they can. But I have not went that far in my imagination. I just, maybe I'm a little bit selfish. I just think if they see me, like I want them to see me. I want to know that they're close to me.
Yes.
But I hope they have a company.
I go back and forth with that, honestly. I don't know if that's how I feel, because sometimes I do feel like energy is never created or destroyed. Therefore, like we do have energy in us. So after death, where does that energy go? I'm sure there is a space, because you can't destroy energy. And I truly believe we are energy again. So definitely. I don't know. Sometimes I do feel like they know and see each other and hang out together, like all the dead people. And sometimes I do feel like maybe they can interact with the humans, living humans, in indirect way. But I don't know, like, because sometimes like I feel protected and I feel an energy around me, but I can't explain it. I'm alone, but there is an energy.
Then
I'd get goosebumps. Like I truly believe there is something going on, but can I physically point fingers at it? No, Therefore I go back and forth. Is like, is that true, or is it just me in my head?
That's what belief is, though, that you don't have to see it to know that it's there.
Exactly. I just feel like humans don't just go.
No, there's no way.
Yeah,
there's no way. We even, especially living here on earth, like I truly believe that everything that we do is for connection. So there's no way that we pass and we don't have connection.
Literally,
there's no way. Like with living in death, like if you die, I believe that you can have connections with people that have died before you, your ancestors, anyone that you've had a connection here on earth, or even if you didn't, and you have a connection with people that are still living even when you've passed. There's just no way. A lot of religions, but I think one that I grew up with was that you passed away and your soul stayed resting, but I don't think so. I don't think it has to be up and about. Like I can't rest.
Yeah, I mean, in Islam is like your body and your soul stays there, like within your body, and then you are resting till the end of life, and then we all go to God, and then God will judge whether we go to hell and heaven. And of course, there are levels to hell, there are levels to heaven. And that's what I grew up on. I believe in some of it, and I question some of it. You know what I mean? So maybe religion is that strong to a point that I still believe in a lot of the things that I learned as a child, and cannot not believe in them.
Because to some point you connect to it.
Yes.
You're at that age that you don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
You just feel connected to that thing. And if you weren't, then you would have stopped believing.
And again, you pick and choose what you connect with. And then at your different levels in life, you're going to connect with certain things.
Right.
in that religion.
And it's, to me, honestly, it's not like a nostalgia thing. It's literally like, I believe this.
Yeah.
You know, like it's true to me.
It's your
right
core.
now.
It's who you are sometimes. Because like you make judgments based on your beliefs. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get happy or you get sad based on your beliefs.
Yeah.
It is very strong. It's who you are, honestly. Your beliefs is truly who you are and how you interact with people and how you interact with your environment at the same time, you know? I don't know. Like as a kid, I believed that nothing is alive but humans. I didn't know, honestly. I didn't appreciate trees, did not appreciate animals, did not appreciate anything other than humans, because I didn't know that there is a soul and there is a living in everything that is growing, you know? Also, religion for me was just words. I'm reading it, and whatever the teacher is telling me, I'll follow, you know? Sure, yeah, that's what it says. And they don't, at least in my school or people that taught me religion, never spoke about environment and other organic living things,
Right.
which has to do a lot with us as humans because we have energy and the living things have energy. So you need also to find a way where you can actually benefit from the energy that is surrounding you. You know what I mean? And these things you do not find out as a kid, honestly. Like some kids do, honestly. I've talked to some kids who are way younger than me, like 10, 15 years younger than me. And I'm like, wow, your perspective on the living things is teaching me something. And you learn from them. But again, they have more access. They have more knowledge now. I can compare my young self to a young self now, you know, a young kid. It's completely different. But I feel like the world is changing where a lot of kids nowadays know that it is very personal. I feel like people are stepping away from books and following rules only. I'm not talking about small cities, small groups and cults and things like that. I'm talking about the general public, especially in countries where they're very advanced. I feel like people are stepping away from religion and books and things like that, and they're taking it more as a spiritual thing. And I like seeing that because I feel like people are accepting of each other more, respecting each other's belief and accepting the difference in each other. So that's how I feel about it. And this is why I feel more comfortable talking about it at this age, at this time, because I feel like people are more respectful of being with somebody who is different, completely different than them.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I have a question. Or just one thing that you guys can say that it is in another religion that you find very beautiful and that you actually practice. 'Cause I don't know about y'all, but to me, I have one religion and I believe in it truly. But there is other traits that I learned from other religions that are very good and that are very benefiting that I like to apply to my life to become a better person. So do you guys have something, or do y'all want me to start? Whatever.
Start with yours.
Okay. I think, I don't know how to say it because a lot of people take it in the wrong way, but free-spirited people that might not believe in God or something, but they believe
That do not have a God.
Yeah, yes. To me, I see as they do, but they just look at it at a different perspective. They're just like more within nature and the surrounding. And
Atheists?
No. Well,
I mean, atheists don't have a God, right?
yeah, but there's a difference. And I totally respect atheists. Like, it's a different thing. But I'm just saying about people who think that their spirits are free, that don't belong to anybody, that they are just connecting with the surrounding and with nature and all of that. And y'all knowing me, I love nature.
Yeah.
So I always thought it's beautiful just to practice that idea that I can be more present and connect with the surrounding and with the things that I love, which is whatever it is, a flower, a tree, or whatever. But it just keeps me grounded. It keeps me present, and it doesn't make me overthink to a point. So
Is there a specific religion that practices free spirit energy?
No, I just think I'm
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
I'm not super educated about it. I just
Yeah.
heard it one time and I was like,
Gotcha.
oh, this is cool. You know,
Yeah.
if
It's because you deeply relate to it.
yeah, if
It's not really something that you don't practice. I feel like you do practice because you do believe in God, but you also believe in nature and environment and connecting with
yes,
organic things.
yes,
So it's 2 in 1.
yeah.
I mean, that's
So
beautiful.
It literally just like it helps me to be more calm and connects with the surroundings. But yeah, I need to do more research about that. I'm not
Yeah.
very educated about it. But yeah.
I took some religious studies in the university. I really do care a little bit about religion. But I'm curious more than, oh, I want to find something to believe in. No, I'm just curious about what other parts of the world believe in, like what I want to learn about the culture more than the religion, because through religion sometimes you can learn about the culture of people who are completely different than you, come from different backgrounds. And I think I took intro to Buddhism, I think. And the most thing that I actually still believe in, and maybe I learned it from there, maybe I already had it within me, is that energy does not go away. Therefore, humans are, like, after death, humans do not go away. You should be happy for them, and they are with you on a different level. They never disappear. And I don't know, I connected to it maybe because my mom passed away and I truly want to believe that. There is so many things that adds up to it, but that's what I liked in Buddhism, is that humans are energy and we don't go away after death. And that's something that stuck up with me and I still believe in it. I don't know deeply if Islam is like that, but what I believe in is that we are energy. Yeah. And we don't go away. And I didn't have that thought before I took that class. And the guy that was actually educated in that idea was so in peace. Like the idea just like, came to my head just like that.
That's cute.
And it's still with me.
Yeah.
And that was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay. So I grew up learning that there's a heaven and hell, but recently I came across this religion that doesn't believe in hell. They only believe in different levels of heaven. And I don't know if I believe it, but it does kind of bring me comfort.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That and I'm not speaking up for people that have done really bad, but I do feel like there's just reasons why people do bad, that maybe they shouldn't go to hell, but other people are like, no, they should go to hell. I don't know, but it mostly brings me comfort because I do believe that, because I grew up thinking people that don't believe in my religion aren't going to heaven, and now I'm like, no, anybody that's a good person is going to go to heaven.
Yes. I truly believe in
Oh,
that.
I've had people tell me before that Jesus will not help you because you don't believe in Christianity. And I just looked at them. I'm like, okay, I seriously, I've never gave energy and entertained religious discussions. I'm like, no, bye. If you're going to offend me that way, no. Yeah. Because I can offend you if I want to. And,
exactly.
Oh no, Jesus does not save anybody. But if you believe in Jesus, and that's what's gonna happen, he's not gonna come and save you. And I'm like,
and it's always the worst type of people that are telling you that too.
The
people
Jesus.
that the people that don't even that are just using it to make you feel bad or just using it to manipulate. They deeply
do not think that this is a sin. Whatever you just did is a sin.
No, they do.
Really?
But I'm saying that they themselves are not good with God.
Yeah.
To even be saying that.
They're still confused. There
Yes.
are still confused,
Very
truly,
confused. Extremely confused.
and to each their own. Again,
Yeah.
to each their own. But to me, it's like, yeah, I'm Muslim, but I'll call on Jesus. I'll
Yeah.
pray. I don't care. I'll pray to whoever I want to pray to.
Exactly.
And he
They're
is
all
mentioned in the Quran more than the Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad is mentioned in the Quran, I think twice only.
No, but that's because he was spoken to. Like the entire time, he was the angel was speaking to Muhammad. So the Quran is being said to Muhammad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's why.
God
But,
knows
yeah.
Jesus. Jesus
Yeah,
is
we
very
have-
important in Islam as well.
But I'm saying as in like Buddhism. Like I don't believe in it, but if there's things, I think karma is.
Karma.
Yes, I
I
truly,
truly
believe in that.
it.
I
Because that's energy. Like
Yeah.
Buddhism is spiritual, but they believe in energy so much. And
Yeah.
I truly believe in energy.
Yeah.
I relate in that aspect to Buddhism in the way where energy does not go away. If you put bad energy into things, that bad energy is gonna reflect back to you. Humans are energy, that we do not get destroyed. Yes, we are living within our bodies, but like I truly believe the soul is an energy. The soul has energy.
Definitely.
We still, because as a humans, we still have not created a human. You know, we have not put energy into nothing to create it.
Yeah. And one I just want to say one more thing. We have been talking the entire time as in there is always something that you're believing in, you know, a God or
Yeah.
whatever that you're believing. Also, if you're an atheist and if you do not believe in anything, I truly think atheists have very interesting perspective of the
course.
world that specifically if it is from a scientific point of view, I really love to have those conversations because I love
Same.
science, you know.
Yeah.
I want to have this conversation and I want to be educated about it. And so it's whatever that you are believing in, there's always something beautiful in each specific religion that I think we would be able to live with each other peacefully if we really understand that we can learn from each other, and that at the end of the day we all believe in the same thing, and we should not really be forcing each other's point of view on each other, you know, like one another. We just should be living peacefully. Yeah, just
Coexist.
yes, literally,
For real.
just chill.
Well, write us your comments if you want to. I know it's personal, but it's up to you. You can say what you agree with, what you don't. Yeah, don't forget to listen. Tune in to everything.
And we're sorry if we offended anybody.
I'm not
in any way.
sorry. That's my beliefs. I said it from the beginning. If you cannot relate, you can
Don't.
leave.
I'm
If you're
just
taking this too personal, I do not care. I
I
claimed.
am sorry. I
Okay,
am.
you are sorry.
I am. You're not.
I'm
I
not.
am.
I'm not, and I will never apologize for my beliefs. They might change, they might evolve. I told you from the beginning, today, as of today,
This is how we feel.
this is how I feel, and this is how I connect with my own God that you either connect to or not. I don't care about your religion. I really don't.
Okay, but I want to say that I am sorry if I offended you in any way by talking, or if I said something that I was ignorant about. Please be nice to us and comment the parts that we really are not educated about, and educate
teach
us.
me something.
Yes,
Exactly.
educate us.
Give me some facts.
And we, like I said, we love all type of religions, and we
do.
Yeah.
all type of beliefs.
we're
It doesn't
just
have to be a
chilling.
religion, honestly.
Yeah,
I really do
whatever
not
you
care
call it.
what the other person is thinking about as of God. Like, that's the last on my list is what you believe in and what God you believe in. That's the last question I would ask somebody. And I have friendships that are over 10, 12 years. Then I'm like, wait, so you believe in that? I was surprised. And these are people that I would see all the time, hang out with, had so many moments with, and I didn't even know what they believe in. Like,
Because it's personal. None
exactly.
of your
Again,
business.
at the end of the day, it's personal. We're only sharing what we believe in, and then, again, enjoy this. Don't take it too hard.
Hi.
Thank you for listening. Do you want to add something, Elsie? I
No.
feel like you want to. I'm looking at you and I'm seeing some words in your eyes. Speak
Don't.
them out.
It's just like if the other person is a good person, don't worry about them. Like they're
Yeah.
you know, like if they're not, like you said, you hung out with them for years, they were a good person, a good friend to you. what does belief have anything to do
Exactly,
with that,
yeah.
friendship or anything?
True.
We're all gonna chill in heaven. I could guarantee you.
Watch
We're
us
all
in heaven.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
literally.
sitting with bad people. I'm sorry.
No,
You're saying we're all gonna sit in heaven? No.
Thuraya, she literally just said good people.
Okay, good people.
Yes.
But what is good though?
Oh,
This about
We're
Lordy, Lord. Next time,
yes.
we will fight over this, Lord.
on a different podcast
No.
episode. But
I'm
honestly,
not.
because like some people say this is good, but who's deciding?
God.
Again,
Or
some people
or
don't.
not, or not, or not. God. Ooh.
Anyway,
just be nice to people and do your own thing. That's it.
thank you for listening.
Thank you very much.
If you made it to this, wow.
That was
That's
aggressive.
crazy.
Yes.
Good for you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.